funny thing about Christmas Eve, I'm looking out at palm trees and bright sunshine this afternoon. Of course, I live in Palm Springs, California, and Christmas isn't the same here. While I was visiting Hawaii some months ago, I had the thought that I wondered what that area was like at Christmas time. No snow, you know. I can walk out into the street and see the mountains from here and there's snow, but no snow here. Christmas was very different the first 50 years of my life when I lived on the East Coast, the first 30 in Indiana and then 20 in D.C. As you may know, 26 times I went back to Indiana to help broadcast 5 hours from 4 churches on Christmas Eve on my hometown radio station. That's all very much a memory right now, and a good one, but I remember a time when most of my entire year was focused on getting ready for Christmas Eve. When I first went back there, I drove. It was a miserable 14-hour drive from Washington, D.C. to Washington, Indiana through Washington, Pennsylvania. I would never do that kind of drive again. Then I started flying. Then there were some complicated times when I had to go home twice in 1 week. Too long a story to explain here, but that's how hectic Christmas Eve got. I did it year after year after year, and the next to the last year, some young person said something to me that would eventually cause me to give up the project. I said, "Hey, you look familiar. What family do you belong to?" He said, "You went to high school with my grandfather." Well, little things like that can tell you it's time to stop. I don't know what they're doing back home this year. I've all but lost touch with my hometown, although I'll be going back there in May of next year to open up the time capsule that was buried in the sidewalk when I was live on the air and only 19 years old. Christmas is for children. And in some funny way, the only way you can really enjoy it is if you try to be a child yourself. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I'm Dennis Daly.